Hey, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Monday Morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the Uptrend.com. First, let me apologize. My voice is still a little raspy. The audio is not as good as it should be at the moment. Now, in the pre-market this morning, stock index futures are a little mixed while we've got commodities trading higher in the pre-market. Now, Friday was an inside day. Thursday was a big down day for the market. Friday traded within Thursday's range. So we're still looking for a breakout or a breakdown from Thursday's trading action. That's a theme you're going to see throughout this presentation. I'll repeat it over and over again. Yes, Friday was up, but it did not break out above Thursday's high. Now, a couple of stocks in the news this morning, NVIDIA and Intel. NVIDIA is going to replace Intel in the Dow 30. I thought that would have happened a long time ago, but it finally happened this weekend. So I don't know when the transaction is going to take place, but we've got NVIDIA trading higher while Intel is trading lower on Monday morning. For NVIDIA, we're looking for a close above $140.72 to give us a buy signal on Monday. BCE is in the news this morning. It's got a big transaction, and it's talking about its dividend. That may not help the stock. Looking for a close on Monday above $45.75 for BCE. And then we've got Trump Media down again this morning. So down hard on Wednesday, down hard on Thursday, down hard on Friday, down again on Monday. If you were trading Trump Media, back here was the buy signal. We had lots of profit targets along the way. And so if you've still got some shares left this morning, well, it's time to get out of the remainder of your position. Now, crude oil is up a couple of percent in the pre-market, back above the upper channel line. So crude oil could actually end Monday on a buy signal, depending on how the rest of the day goes. We don't have any major economic numbers coming out this morning. Lots of earnings numbers coming out this week. Looking at the major index ETFs, there's the iShares for the TSX 60 with an inside day. New closing low for the energy sector. Financials on a sell signal as of Thursday's close. A close above $57.74 would give us a buy signal on Monday, and certainly not expecting a buy signal for the gold sector. Looking at the Dow Diamonds, they filled the open gap on Friday. Closing up on the day and closing above the previous day's high. So that one broke out at the same time. The rest of the S&P, the equal weighted, the NASDAQ 100, the equal weighted, the next generation NASDAQ, the iShares for the Russell 2000, all having inside days on Friday. Then looking at semiconductors, they were down hard on Thursday. Up on Friday, we'll be watching that sector closely. Inside day for the financials. And then I've been talking up the insurance sector over the past couple of months, but look at what's happening right now. We did break down below Thursday's low, so that was not an inside day for U.S. insurance companies. Now, looking at the bond market, U.S. bonds have been selling off. Canadian bonds have been holding up. What I want to point out, though, is the risk-off trade. Investors are giving up on emerging market bonds and junk bonds at the moment, and that's probably not good for the stock market going forward. We'll just have to wait and see. Looking at the most actively traded Canadian stocks, starting off with Vernon, it made a new low for this move on Friday. Then what do you know? Manulife had an inside day on Friday, inside day for Bank of Montreal. New closing low for the TD Bank on Friday. Then Cenovus, new closing low for that stock as well. Going in the opposite direction, Tamarack, after a big up day on Thursday, continued to move higher on Friday. No joy for Canadian Natural Resources on Friday. Then we had Enbridge closing at the lower channel line. A close above $57 on Monday would give us a buy signal there. Inside day for Lundin on Friday. Then we had Baytech back on a buy signal as of Friday's close, and nothing going on for Kinross after the sell signal on Thursday. Looking at the U.S. most actives, of course, we talked about NVIDIA earlier. New low for Supermicro on Friday, no change there. Big reversal day for Peloton on Friday after making a new high on Thursday. And you can see we closed below the previous day's low, so that is a bearish sign for Peloton. Then Snap stuck at $12.50, filling the open gap that was created back in early August. So that's probably all we're going to see from Snap at the moment. Lucid ended Friday down just another penny on the day, so quiet trading day for Lucid. No joy for Ford, still on a sell signal, no change there. Amazon, big reversal for Amazon on Friday. We had the sell signal based on Thursday's close. So you come in Friday to take that sell signal and you look at what's going on in the pre-market and you don't have to take that sell signal, do you? So congratulations to anyone that had an order in up at $200 for Amazon. Amazon traded just above that, up to $200.50. No joy for Tesla. Tesla slipping back into the channel on Friday. A close below $242.44 on Monday would give us a sell signal for Tesla. Inside day for Uber on Friday, and then we had a reversal day for AT&T after making a new high. Closing back in the channel on Friday, a close below $21.75 on Monday would give us a new daily sell signal. And there's Apple making a new low for this move, heading down towards 220. Got as low as 220 and 27 cents on Friday. So Apple breaking down a bit, and we'll have to see how Apple makes out through the rest of the week. Okay, folks, that's all for this morning's presentation. Still looking for a big breakout above or below Thursday's trading range. And so far, we're not seeing that type of action in the pre-market on Monday morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Tuesday morning.